Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, to my booktube. You know, those are the vibes. Today it is January 14th. It is 9:54 p.m. And we are starting a new reading vlog. I'm so excited. I don't know when this will be up because I literally have like 4 videos in the pipeline. Okay, so, and they need to get out, the timing needs to be the way it is. So you'll see this when you see this, which will hopefully be soon. But for this reading vlog, we are going to read Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult. Pause, let me go see how to pronounce her name. Pause. That's really crazy because if you didn't know, she pronounces her last name Pico, as in Pico de Gallo. Wouldn't have known that, but literally am reading an article where she literally says that. So that's crazy. I'm very happy that I looked that up because I would have been pronouncing her name wrong like the entire video, and I hate getting people's names wrong. So for this reading vlog, I'm going to be reading Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult, okay, and Jennifer Finney Boylan. I'm very excited because I think both on Goodreads and Fable, this is rated pretty highly. And then also Jodi Picoult is an author that I've been wanting to really get into. I've only heard like really good things about her books and her writing. So I'm excited about that. But then also I didn't realize that this was like co-written. So that's fun. And I didn't know who Jennifer Finney Boylan was, but it says that she's the best-selling author of She's Not There, and I think I've heard of that book, and it might be on my TBR shelf. So I guess I have heard of her, I just didn't really know of her, or I didn't know that was her. Okay, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's read the inside of the jacket. Okay. I hate reading out loud to you guys. I think I need to just get more comfortable with it. So the only way to do that is to just do it. So let's get into it. Olivia McPhee knows what it feels like to start over. Her picture-perfect life living in Boston, married to a brilliant cardiothoracic surgeon, raising their beautiful son Asher, was upended when her husband revealed a darker side. That's already making me nervous. She never imagined that she would end up back in her sleepy New Hampshire town, living in the house she grew up in and taking over her father's beekeeping business. Beekeeping is interesting. I hope they go more into that. I'm not sure what I mean by that, but I would like to know more about that. Lily Campanello is familiar with do-overs too. She and her mom relocated to Adams, New Hampshire for her final year of high school. They both hope that it will be a fresh start. And for just a short while, these new beginnings are exactly what Olivia and Lily need. Their paths cross when Asher falls for the new girl in school, and Lily can't help but fall for him too. With Ash, she feels happy for the first time, yet she wonders if she can trust him completely. Then one day, Olivia receives a phone call. Lily is dead, and Asher is questioned by the police. Olivia is adamant that her son is innocent, but she would be lying if she didn't acknowledge the flashes of his father's temper in Ash, and as the case against him unfolds, she realizes he's hidden more than he's shared with her. Mad Honey is a riveting novel of suspense and an unforgettable love story, and a moving and powerful exploration of the secrets we keep and the risk we take in order to become ourselves. That's good. That's good. All right. Oh. Okay, well, that is it for the intro. That's all I got. I've kept you here long enough. I will see you after I read for a little bit and we will chit chat. Hey guys, so it's the next day and it's currently 12:34, which means I'm on my lunch break. Okay, so that means I can read. So last night after I talked to you guys, I only read one page. That's so sad. I only read one page, y'all. I'm so sorry. But I can already tell off this one page that I think I might like it. I don't know. Actually, I can't tell because it's only one page. I can't tell. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna start reading now so I can get into the book for real, for real. Okay, see you in a bit. Hey guys, so it is maybe 2 days after I last saw you, I think. I don't know for sure. Anyways, it's Saturday the 18th. It's 12:48. I've had a long day, but I'm still gonna read. I'm gonna vlog. Okay. I'm on page 60. And I think that's chapter, they don't have chapters. Okay, so anyway, page 60. A couple of things. This is kind of confusing because I don't know like how they did the writing of this book, because there's two authors, you know. So, and it's a dual POV. So I don't know if like one author took one character and the other author took the other character. I guess I should probably Google this, but I don't want to get any spoilers. So I'll Google it after I finish this book. But it's interesting. I think it's starting kind of slow. Again, I know that, like, we know that the girl gets killed. So one of the POVs is her. And so that's kind of interesting. But this is interesting because the perspective is told by a mother, and she's also a boy mom. So it's kind of really interesting to kind of maybe envision myself in this scenario, which God forbid I will ever be in this scenario, because it's a very crazy scenario. But just like how I would handle it if this was my child is super interesting. So I like kind of wondering, okay, wow, like that's interesting she did that, or like I don't know if I would do that, or yes I would, I agree. Yeah, like I said, I'm only 60 pages in and this book is like 400 pages. Yeah, it's like 420 or something like that. It's like 450. That's crazy. I need to get reading because I want to have this book finished. I want to have it finished like tomorrow, but that's just not happening. So yeah, I'm only gonna read for like 15 minutes because I'm tired, and I also need to work on my reading journal. So I don't know if I'm gonna do a video about that. We'll see. But yeah, so I've been talking, just yapping. So let's get to reading. Okay, let's get to reading. Oh, okay. That escalated quickly. think the last time we spoke, it was Friday. I think it was Friday. And now it's Sunday. First things first, I think he did it. I think he killed her. I think the son killed her. And that's like not a spoiler because it's on the jacket, it's in the synopsis that, like, you know, it's about the mom and she finds out her son and the girlfriend, yada yada. Okay, we've already been through the synopsis. So I don't know if he did it, if he didn't, but my gut says that he did it. Because I mean, just the circumstances of how she died, it just, who else could have did it? Who else could have did it? Nobody. It was him. That's just what I think. I don't know, so we'll see as the story progresses. I think it's really interesting having the book, having the POVs be his mom and his girlfriend, because obviously he's two very different people with them, because who wouldn't be? Those are like two completely different relationships that you just really can't compare. So I think it's very interesting to get the perspective of both of them. So I kind of really like that. I don't know if I've said this before, but I don't like long chapters. I don't like long chapters, and this book, that's also why I want to finish the book, because this book has really long chapters and it makes me not want to read it. I despise long chapters. Like, babe, I don't know how long these chapters usually are, but hold on, let me look because I need to, let me look because I want to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. So hold on. Okay, so I actually just started a chapter on page 170 and I just counted, and this chapter is 9 pages. That's a long chapter to me. That's a long chapter. I feel like chapters don't need to be that long, quite frankly. It's just, I don't know, it's just an ick of mine. It's just a bookish ick of mine, that's it. But overall, right now, if I had to like end the book, I would give it like a 3 out of 5. It's okay. It's not, you know, groundbreaking. It's not something I would necessarily like recommend, like right where I, like in the middle of it where I'm at right now. But I have high hopes for the rest of the book. I also feel like it's kind of like slow. Like the pacing is kind of slow. But yeah, that's all my thoughts right now. I'm gonna read some more, eat some bacon. Okay. And I'll chat back with y'all later. Bye. Whoa, I was not expecting that. That changes everything. That changes everything, bro. What? Okay, on that note, I'm gonna need to just take a minute. I'm gonna take a beat on that one. Take a minute. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Hey guys, this book, oh my gosh, I'm about halfway through. I'm on page 244. There's like 430 pages, 420 pages in the book, so I'm about halfway. They just delivered a shocking revelation. I'm shook AF at this. You saw in the previous clips I was like reading and I'm like jaw dropped. I was not expecting that, but also I should have known because I have not read anything by Jodi or Jennifer, but I know that Jodi's books are usually about like hot button, red button, I don't know what they're called, editing journey. Google it and figure it out, okay? And I'll put it here. Okay, yeah, so I was waiting for, I wasn't waiting because I didn't expect that. So I was like, oh, Whoa. Yeah, so that's kind of insane. And it also, what they dropped also kind of puts things in perspective with this book. And now I'm not so sure that the son did it. I don't know, but I am like 90% sure the son did it. I won't tell, okay? This is a spoiler-free zone. I'm not gonna tell when I finish it, but we'll just see. What else? I think that's it for now. Let me get into reading. I'm also eating my lunch, so you'll see that too. What else? That's it for now, so let's get into some reading. I'm having tacos for lunch. They're Costco tacos. Like, it's like a meal, like a pre-made meal from Costco, and it's like some of the best tacos I've ever had. I love them so much. We get them kind of often. So good. So I don't remember the last time we talked about this. I'm finding that physical books are a little bit harder for me to get through and read because I have to have them with me physically, and because I like I can't read them in bed with my baby, because my baby sleeps with me at night, so like it's just a lot harder. So it's taking me, also this is a long book, yeah, it's like 400 plus pages, so that's kind of a lot. So it's just taking me a little bit to get through this. So hopefully between today and tomorrow I finish it, because I'm just kind of ready to be done with it. I feel like I've been reading it for a really long time. So yeah, but it is a good story. It is a really good story, and I'm excited to see what happened. Like, I'm excited to finish it. So yeah, so let's get into some reading. Okay, so I've been on my grind. Okay, I've been reading this book nonstop. Okay, I'm on page 404, and I think there's like 440, 430 pages in the book. So we're basically there, girls and guys, theys, thems, who's ever watching. We're basically there. So I was like, okay, so I have to film my reaction, but I'm trying not to have too much of a reaction because I don't want it to be like a spoiler. So we'll see how it goes. the verdict. I mean, what else is there to say? I have like 20 more pages left, and I'm like, let's wrap this on up. Like, the book is already long enough. We got to the climax. What else is there left to say? I don't know if these authors usually have twists in their books, but this is a twist that I did not expect. But I low-key kind of expected it. It was kind of there, but not really. But I'm not really that surprised. I'm surprised that there's a twist, but I'm not surprised what the twist is. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all, this book, I have to say it, it's a 5-star for me. It's a 5-star. This was such a tragic story, but it was so beautifully written. It was so beautifully written. You know, and it's been days since I finished this, and I'm still thinking about it, and I'm still thinking about the characters, I'm still thinking about the story, and I think that they just wrote it so beautifully, and it was just so good. The chapters, my biggest gripe with this book is that the chapters were too damn long, in my opinion. I do not like long chapters. I really don't. Like, I'm about to get frustrated just thinking about it. Because I feel like it took me so damn long to finish this book because the chapters are so damn long. Okay? But overall, it was so good. These two ladies, they did what they had to do. I see why Jodi, you know, everyone talks about her books and her writing and whatnot, even though I read the back of the book, and so I read the author notes, and they kind of say how, like, basically both of the authors wrote all of the book. Like, I guess that's why the chapters are so long, is because it's writing from like both of the authors. So I feel like the chapters are like double as long as they need to be, because it wasn't like one author is writing one POV and the other author is writing the other POV. It's like they kind of started like that, where like one was writing, you know, a different POV, but as like they developed the book and as they were writing the book, they kind of like both wrote from each POV. So you can't really tell who wrote what, if that makes sense, because I think I was talking about that earlier in the vlog, and I was like, I wonder which author wrote which POV, but that's the gag. A majority of it they both wrote, but like obviously some parts of it one of the authors wrote more, if that makes sense, which it makes sense to me because I read the author notes, but if you haven't read the author notes, I don't think it'll make sense. But yeah, so it was 5 stars. It was really good. I loved the characters. I loved the storyline. I feel like it was a little slow, even though like they do just jump right into everything. I still feel like it was a little slow, just a little, like a slow start, just a little bit. But yeah, it was really good. 5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed this. But yeah, that's all I got for this book. Thanks for watching. And if you decide to read it, let me know. If you've read it, let me know how you liked it or if you didn't like it. But yeah, if you've read books by either of these authors, let me know what books they were and if you liked them. But that's all I got for this reading vlog. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.